Hello Pisces, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly read. If I was going to tell you it was Sunday, I guess you're going to guess that already. From Sunday the 9th to the 15th of December for the next week. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I continue to grow. It thrills me no end to see how wonderful this all is. I love doing the readings. Enjoying every step of the way. So if my readings don't resonate with you, that's all cool. Thank you to my subscribers, my loyal subscribers, and especially to the new people that have joined us now. Welcome on board, and I hope you enjoy the readings as much as my loyal subscribers do. So thank you again. If you don't enjoy my readings or they don't resonate with you, you can move on. Or you can check out other aspects of your natal chart. I say that every week. So, and you know, sometimes you can just come back the next week and everything will be okay. The readings are, most of them are resonating with me at the moment, so I can feel the energies in the universe. Beautiful Pisces, what's happening for you for the next week? Ooh, okay, High Priestess. Something coming to your awareness here. Some sort of intuitive messages here. Something you're realizing with your intuition. Maybe you're getting some insight on things. Maybe you're looking deep inside to get some insight on things. But definitely something happening for you here. That's all about intuition, the High Priestess. All about intuition. Oh, sorry, I had a bit of a brain fart there. All about intuition. All about understanding the greater purpose. Getting it. Absolutely. Okay, so the first card out is the Five of Swords. So, you know, we always talk about this as being, you know, you've won the battle and not the war. And it sort of occurred to me yesterday when I was doing a reading, you know, how often this actually occurs when people have to, you know, do something that they feel in the long run will benefit them, but the actual feeling you get from doing it, you know, like cutting out, say, someone from your life, like cutting out family members, for example. It's like you know that it's the right thing to do and you know you need to cut them out, but actually the loss is great regardless, and you know that you have to do it because it's painful or it's wrong or they're treating you poorly, but you know what, you have to do it. You have to cut someone out of your life if it makes your life better. You can't be looking after everybody else's interests, you know, at the expense of hurting yourself. So this is what this card is about here. Some people talk about it being a selfish card. I guess you could get that too, because he does sort of, he is doing this, he's, you know, he is winning this for himself. I don't see it that way though. Okay, so we have a clarity or truth that needs to be spoken here. The Ace of Swords looks at a brand new start, and it's one of clarity and one of understanding. But in order to do this, some sort of opening up, telling the truth has to happen before you can move forward. So it's like you have understood, especially with that High Priestess there, that you need to move forward on something, and the only way you can do that is by living in your truth. Okay, now then we have the Seven of Swords coming out here. Now this could be about speaking up after maybe you've done something that was a little bit deceitful or a little dishonest. There are all swords energy here. So for you, this intuitive card coming up at the beginning says to you, you need to get out of your head and do what's right. Like do it from your intuitive or from your intuition rather than overthinking it. But this card just has the feel that maybe you need to disclose something that you haven't been honest about. Definitely a feeling of having to speak up on this. I feel like here with this Five of Swords, it's like you won something, but then you realize perhaps you didn't win it the way you should have done. So maybe you've cut someone out here and then realize you maybe have done the wrong thing. Interesting. Okay, then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is absolutely beautiful here because the Ten of Pentacles talks of abundance, inheritance, money flowing. Now, if you're not living your right life, if you're not living in your truth, you can't receive abundance because everything about you that's ego will stop you from getting what you want in the world, because you're living through your ego, not through your true self. So what's happening here is this is a call for you to speak up about something in order to bring in abundance. You're stopping yourself by holding back here. Your intuition needs to be listened to. Something is calling to you to do and you're not listening here. I feel like you're either denying this truth with this Seven of Swords, because sometimes we see it as being dishonest or sneaky, but sometimes it can be because you're not speaking up about something here. And this card is calling you to speak up about this. You need to tell a truth here in order to move forward on this abundance. Very good reading. Okay, so we have a Page of Wands coming out here. Now, the Page of Wands is about to speak a message. This message is passionate. This person really wants to speak up here and tell you something. Okay, it's about love. I should have known that was coming out for you here, because it's just, this is about speaking up to someone that you love. I'll do a bit of a clarify shortly. The Lovers is a twin flame relationship. This is right in the middle here. This is about you understanding, I think, in the intuition what a twin flame is. Okay, so you want to speak to this person about stability and security. You may want to ask this person to marry you or live in a long-term relationship with you. The Hierophant is the High Priest. The High Priestess you have in the beginning, like I always say, is about spirituality and the esoteric stuff. The Hierophant is more a priest. It's someone who's in a more of a churchy sort of role. It's about organisation, as I said, stability, structure. It's like the religious side of the spirituality. Okay, and then I have the Five of Cups. Pisces. This is about looking back at the past and regretting something you've done here. Looking back at the past and feeling sad. And the thing is, behind your back, you have two cups. So what you're crying over here that's been spilt and is now gone, there is something brand new here waiting for you, but you're not looking at that. You're looking at what you've got here. So this is about looking back at the past and not seeing what is in front of you here. Okay, and this is about walking away, and I guess when you're looking at those two together, you have a greater understanding. This is about walking away from this, all these spilt cups, all the things in your past that you finding no longer satisfy you, and moving towards what you want, which is the Two of Cups. Okay, so I'm going to do a recap before I put the last card out, because it's a really cool reading. Okay, so in the beginning you've got the High Priestess, and she talks about listening to your intuition. And I feel like you haven't been very good at that, because I can see you looking back at the past here, but I can also see you walking away in the Eight of Cups, which says to me you've got it. So your intuition's trying to tell you something, but you've done something here. You've either done something where you've cut someone out, or you've fought with someone and you've walked away from something. The thing is, this Seven of Swords, that's a sword, Yvonne, not a cup. The Seven of Swords says to me that you actually are withholding some truth here that needs to be spoken in order to move forward on abundance. So it's like you're holding yourself back here. Your intuition's screaming at you here. I can hear it. There's some sort of message you need to give to someone. It's regarding some sort of love. But I really feel that there's an offer here with this Page of Cups around stability, around wanting to be with someone and to move forward with them. But I think you've been so busy here looking back at your past and your past hurts and what's happened in the past to see what's happening here. And now this Eight of Cups is saying to me, you need to move forward. You need to walk away from all this stuff you've had spilt and move towards something that's much more emotionally fulfilling. Beautiful reading. Okay, last card. Ten of Swords. Yep, it's time to put away this negative thinking, negative behaviour. things and pain from your past, it all has to go, because they're asking for you to have a brand new start here in the Ace of Swords. So this is about saying goodbye to all those things that have hurt you in the past, betrayals, letdowns, sadness. Let it go, Pisces, and move forward here. Let it go and move forward. You've got love waiting for you here, but you just have to listen to your intuition and understand where the love is, where you're moving to. There's definitely abundance once you open up and speak this truth. This could also be about living in your truth too, getting out of your ego mindset, walking away from things that no longer serve you here. You know, having some sort of achievement with this Five of Swords by cutting out the things in your life that are holding you back. You're sitting in a, you know, some sort of situation here that's so wrong, so sad. Sitting, looking back at the past rather than going forward. And the universe is saying, step into this truth, this you, this who you are. Don't live in this person that, you know, is in a place that they don't want to be in. That's so right. You need to move forward. Abundance will be yours if you move forward. Love and abundance is here, but you can't stay where you are. You need to live in your truth now. Oh my goodness, give me a card. Oh, thank you. How funny. This card so doesn't sit with the reading, and I'm really not sure I can make it fit. It talks about exercise. And it says, run, walk, swim, or otherwise move your body. This will give you more energy and happiness. Oh, well, okay, now I get it. Okay, so this is talking about exercising your need to walk away from something. Exercise and walk away. Look, run, walk, swim, or otherwise move your body. This will give you more energy and happiness. They're telling you to walk away from something here. Walk away from that no longer serves you. That's a very good message. When it came out, I was like, exercise? Yeah, exercise your right to move in the opposite direction. Go. Live in your truth, Pisces. Thanks. Have a wonderful week.